good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Anything, just a water bottle for each kid.
There was also something that really struck us when we got here, is the fact that they would take them on field trips and not tell us, right? In the U.S., we would be so used to signing like some liability waiver.
Yeah.
Wait.
They don't tell them when they take field trips.
Wait. Scandinavians, we taking kids out to school without the parents knowing? But ain't that the place where they just allow people to walk in and just check out students or something like that?
No, that was somewhere else.
That's somewhere else? But y'all just letting people walk? I mean, y'all could just put the kids on the bus and take them out?
Well, I guess when you understand it this way, that their children are enrolled, it's a safe place, we're going to bring the children back.
It makes sense.
It makes sense, but
100%.
Are y'all at least told ahead of time that, hey, we're going to be like an agenda of the week or something?
Like, is there any, like a meal prep, for instance, you know, for the week, they just will eating for lunch?
Right, like meal prep.
For other activities, we have it where we're going to be leaving the school at this time of the day. We're going here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that should be in the protocol.
Yeah. I can just imagine like us eating out or going shopping, something, or going on an adventure, right?
Right.
That we didn't want the kids to know, because the kids gonna be jealous that we went on that adventure by ourselves.
And they want to be there.
And then here come the kids going on that adventure
with their students. And
we see our child.
That's a culture shock, because that's something that we're not used to. We have to be told by we have to sign. Like there was mentioned, so we're
liability.
We're gonna let them finish, let them cook.
Just a water bottle for each kid.
There was also something that really struck us when we got here, is the fact that they would take them on field trips and not tell us, right? In the U.S., we would be so used to signing like some liability waiver.
Yeah.
They would warn us beforehand. Whereas here, we would pick them up at school, and Orson would tell us, or our son would tell us, he went to the playground across the city, and we like that. It's a nice feeling.
And they're not,
trust.
I don't know, confined. I feel like we had Orson in a preschool in the U.S. for a little while, and I'd show up. It'd be raining, and I'd be like, "Here's his raincoat. Here's his rain boots," and they wouldn't go outside.
Right.
And I kept doing it every rainy day, and I'd be like, okay, I guess they just don't take them out.
Yeah, they don't. Not when it's raining.
I don't need to bring this stuff in. And I think that's one of the complaints of a lot of teachers in the U.S. is that the kids don't come prepared for the weather. They can't go outside. Well, here, there's a huge long list of clothes you need to send your kid to school with so that they can be dressed properly for the weather.
And he'll come home just like sopping wet.
Yeah.
Sandy and muddy, with sticks and rocks in his pockets.
Yeah. You're like, you look like you had so much fun.
Lord.
Yeah, the tree. He is having fun.
Mm-hmm.
He's having fun. He's free.
That's fine.
Okay, American parents, I need to know. What do you do when you are a full-time employee at a job where you can't work from home and your school-aged child is sick? I say this in the most sympathetic way, but I really can't understand how some families manage this. I'm an American mom living in Sweden. I've lived here for about 5.5 years. We have a 1-year-old, so she is not school-aged yet, but I just wanted to share this incredible thing that we have here. That's probably gonna blow your mind. So in Sweden, when you have a child and after your 1 to 2 year parental leave is up and that child goes to any level of schooling, you as a parent get 120 days a year paid to take time off to stay home with your sick child. It's not quite full salary, but it works out to be probably about 60 to 70% of your salary. It's about the same amount per day that you get if you are on parental leave. Seriously, 120 days, that's minus weekends, pretty much half a year. And there are some rules, like if your child is sick for longer than 8 days, that you need a doctor's note, but also if your child is critically ill, you can have an unlimited amount of days off paid. I do think Sweden has one of the highest day counts in all the countries in the world, so I would love to hear, if you're from another country, how many days of sick parental days that you get to take care of your sick child. I really am saying this so sympathetically. U.S. parents, what do you do? Do you rely on grandparents? Do you just take your own sick day? Do you take vacation day? I really do applaud you guys because I think this is just an added stress to everyday life of having a child, and I don't think that's necessarily how it should be. Yes, it's taken out of our tax money, but I would so gladly pay the taxes to be able to care for my sick child and not be punished for it from my job or taking my vacation days. So what do you guys think from where you're from? Are you happy with the amount of sick days that you have to take with a sick child, or do you wish that you had more?
They get fired.
Yeah.
No call, no show.
Yeah.
You can't leave because we understaffed. Ooh, and I was gonna say that about them, man. Sweets, y'all are overstaffed. Y'all not understaffed. Y'all obviously have it to where y'all don't need people to be there to get the job done. Y'all not overly dependent, and that's what's important. You can't always be overly dependent, hoping that somebody's gonna fill in the job or be there for the job when you have a cool staff that's already ready to go.
Right.
Like that's what it is. But you're gonna get fired most likely.
And that's why me and Dion had a conversation.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You gonna quit?" I'm like, "Ooh, stay-at-home mom." That's what I should have started creating.
She was out the door.
Content, child.
She was secure. Look, she was fast. She's a runner. She's a track star.
And you know, I did feel bad with that decision because I'm like, I went through all these years of college.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be looking in our office. We had like a home office at the time. I'm gonna be looking in the office at my degrees, and I'm like, I went to school for nothing. But I like became so fulfilled in just being able to be there with my children and being a stay-at-home mom, and
But I was saying that too.
Though,
hold up now, because you also was feeling bad because we're not conditioned to think this way. To be free or not be dependent on a 9 to 5 for real. We have to grow up and get the job and hope for the job to pay for whatever it is that we need in our life instead of going out there to get it ourselves. Not saying she ain't a hustler now. You hear me? Breadwinner now. Yeah, so much. But it's a way that we are grown and groomed to think that we have to stick with something to get something out of it. So when we say I want to get away from this, a lot of things are running in our mind like this don't feel right. It's like, uncomfortable.
I remember my supervisor, she was like, well, just, you could bring him to work with you. Why would I want to bring my sick child to work?
That's another one she was saying. What do y'all do, parents? Bring the child to work.
Who about to go do all that? Like, then I'm going to get the other workers sick. They're going to get their children sick, and you really ain't going to have nobody here. Don't even worry about it, baby. I ain't coming back.
Haven't been back since. Oh, that's not it?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's more to it? Oh, snap. I thought that was the rest of the video. Conversations be good, y'all.
Here's something I learned the hard way about child sick days in Denmark. I bet a lot of new parents don't know this, especially immigrant parents like me. So in Denmark, your employer is supposed to give you 1 day off work when your child gets sick. This is called the first child sick day. Some employers allow 2 child sick days, and a few allow even more than that. At my workplace, we were allowed to take the first or the second child sick day. They prefer for us not to take both in a row, because if there's a second parent, they want us to split those, which I think is fair. So I always thought that the first child sick day referred to the first day that you have to miss work because your child is sick. A sick day, you miss work because you're sick. A child sick day, you miss work because your child's sick. That's not how it works. The first child sick day is the first day that your child is sick, even if it's not a work day. So I learned this because one day last year, my son got sick on a Sunday, like he got a fever. And so we knew that he was going to have to stay home on Monday because even if the fever went away, you have to be home for a whole day fever-free before he can go back to go to school. So Sunday evening, I emailed my school and I was like, hi, my son got sick today. He's going to have to stay home tomorrow, so I will stay home with him. So I guess that'll be my first child sick day. And I got a response informing me that actually that would be my second child sick day. And I mean, fortunately, it wasn't a big deal. Since I didn't take the first day, it was not a problem for me to take the second day. But not all employers allow the second child sick day. So if that had been the case, I would have had to use a child care day or a personal day, which are limited. And it would be annoying to use that instead of a child sick day, which is limited per illness, but not really limited throughout the year. So let it be known to all parents in Denmark that if your child gets sick and it's not a work day, and you tell your employer that, they don't have to give you the next work day as a child sick day. Do with that information what you will. What do you guys think of the system, by the way? I think it's nice that we get child sick days at all, but I really hate the expectation that after 1 or 2 days, it's like, get a grandparent to take care of them. Like,
that counters the last video.
I actually think it's crazy that only 1 child sick day is required, because if your child is sick, they have to stay home the next day.
But she said
It's the rule. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I'm making grilled cheese, by the way, with like a tiny bit of leftover tomato soup.
Yeah, go crazy.
My all-time favorite food.
All right, we're going to separate that. Make sure you guys go check them out. But she did say it's not limited throughout the year. It's just limited per sickness.
Right.
They still have access to, you know, spend time with the child throughout the year, though, whenever their child do fall ill. It's just what type of illness we're looking at that limits you from that stay at home.
And also there's different days. So
Right.
child sick, first or second child sick day, child care day, and personal leave. I mean, at least they got all those 3 options.
Bro, I was thinking, you got options. We just got, you have a child, you got to come home, you got to come with a doctor's note. And then the doctor's note don't even cover the fact that you're going to be away. We just need to know why you're going away. And we'd be like, what was the point of the doctor's note?
Right. And
Come on,
am I going to get paid for this day?
Probably not.
Because I still have to pay bill. Yeah.
We'll let you know when overtime coming. We'll send you
We'll see.
an email.
We'll see.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.